Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about the
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Zero the Unwise from Zero Plays Games. Welcome back to some more To the Moon. We just started Act 2 in our last episode. We went back to Johnny's memories. We tried to sync him up so that he was focused on going to the moon. And sadly, it didn't work. So apparently we're going to go back and try again. We're going to get some stimulation. Apparently, we're going to stimulate his earliest memories strictly to going to the moon. Well then, let's stimulate his memories. Oh, look, we changed things around so he wants to go to the moon. What the? This wasn't what they said was playing. Oh well. Do you mind, River? No, I like this one. Alright, let's go then. He wants to go to the moon now. I hope. Hopefully that's enough for an ignition. Wait, where is Neil? Where are you at, Neil? Let's go find Neil. Is he in there watching the movie? He's probably in watching the movie. Nope. Did you see To the Moon? How was it? It has a bit too much pretense for me. I prefer my movies to be a bit more, je ne sais quoi. Oh, great. Well, we can't go back over there. Is Neil in here watching the movie? There's Johnny and River. To the moon, darling, on the movie. Oh, Henry. Dear Lord, I'm way too tired and hungry to be constructing movies. Guess I should go see if anything's changed with John. Sorry for making you sit through this, buddy. Huh? It's all the same. I'll have to try igniting it somewhere else then. This is ridiculous. Well, let's go back. Let's ignite it. I need to traverse through John to try somewhere else. What? Through John? Oh, so we need to go through John. We'll remove her. Lily? Let's go through John. Oh, back to when he asked her out. Perhaps something here could work. So did she throw an encyclopedia in your face, huh? Did she? Shut up, dude. What are you guys doing here? It's starting. Let's go get a good spot. Wait, I don't remember that happening. Something must have changed. What's starting? No, it's not in here. What's starting? Oh, all the kids are going through here. Into the atrium. Oh, what are they watching? Wait a minute. This isn't a real change. This is... May I have your attention, please? Dr. Watts. Oh, gosh. As you know, I am a representative sent from NASA in all its glory, and I'm here to tell you all about it. Hit it, Timmy! Wow, that was terrible. But I digress. Anyways, I know that many of you are wondering, what chances do I have of doing something as awesome as adventuring in another realm? To inhale the sweetness of Venus, to swim counterclockwise through the rings of Saturn, or perhaps just chillin' at the backside of the moon? Well, here at NASA, we believe that with enough will, everyone has the potential. It could be you, or perhaps you, right at Johnny's face. Yep. But I don't want to go to the moon. Then you're in wait, what? Why not? Why should I? I'm happy here on Earth as it is. Well, don't you want to go there even a little bit? No. Why? Not even a tiny bit? No. Well, as an official NASA recruiter, I shall go over some facts about the moon. To start off, the moon is 4.5 billion years old. And did you know that its surface is about as big as Africa? It's true. In fact, if you try to bike around the moon... Oh god, he's just going to keep... Also, it takes 1.5247 seconds for light to travel to the moon from here. And if you drive a flying car, it takes 130 days. I knew that. And it has... And at last but not least, people who go to the moon get rich and famous. And we all know that rich plus famous equals groupies. So that concludes my presentation. Remember, NASA welcomes any of you, especially if you're a brunette. Especially if you're a brunette. That's great. Well, what did you think? NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but I suppose it was blatant enough for this. I do try pretty hard. Are you going to go see if it worked? Of course. Be right back. Back. Report. Utter failure. Deuce. Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there are still things to be done. Such as... Well... If he doesn't want to go to the moon, I don't see why he would want to go to the moon. We can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. We can barely afford to pay for her treatment. But you can't afford the lunar trip lottery. But can you afford the lunar trip lottery? If you sell this house, you sure can. Is the diagnosis certain? Yes. In fact, did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true for both you and your spouse. Free pony rides in space. Oh, look, a wedding. Good for you. But here's a riddle. Guess where you should go for the honeymoon? My gosh, they're just badgering him to want to go to the moon now. River? This is when he's an adult, I guess. A young adult. He had a mustache. Dagnabbit, glass, slippery. Johnny! John! John! Huh. What the cucumber? There we go. Whew. You know what? This just isn't working. It's more than just not working. It's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals. I didn't sign up for the job to run around yelling at him like an idiot. You didn't? Look, maybe this lack of sleep's getting to us. Had I known that we'd be an all-nighter, I would have brought coffee. I agree. You should have seen the movie I constructed earlier. What movie? Exactly. Anyway, as valuable as time is here, this isn't going anywhere like this. Let's take a break till morning. Hopefully Johnny can hang on till then. I do have some calls to make. Well, good. You make calls, and we'll just wait until morning. Sounds solid. Solid plan. Oh, again with the music. It doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Johnny's registered wish to go to the moon was successfully transferred, yet there wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless a secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. Only then would the same desire produce two different outcomes at two different points in time. There's no denying that River played an important role through it all. If there's anything that could have caused the core to change, she would be the top suspect. But out of all things, what exactly caused it? River. Just what exactly did you do? Ah, the sun's rising. Seagulls. We don't have much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything. Yeah, let's go see if Neil came up with anything. Wait, how's Johnny's heart doing? Oh gosh, his condition isn't green anymore, it's orange. It's time to go. Johnny is not doing good. Let's go see if Neil got anything. We can walk faster to Neil, can't we, please? I would assume he's in here. You can smell that squirrel Neil ran over all the way from here now. Come on, Neil, where you at? See what the doctor says. How is John doing? Barely hanging on. What are you two doing? We just couldn't make any progress. You'd better be soon. We don't have long. If you're looking for your colleague, I think he's in the kitchen. All right, to the kitchen. The kitchen. That's not the kitchen. Crap. The kitchen was by the stairs. This is the kitchen. No, I understand that part, but... Okay, did you confirm it in his records? And why again was this information not made available to us? Or the medical doctor for that matter? Where did you get that coffee? Shh! Are you speaking with headquarters? Yes, I'll fill you in after. Now shh. Wait, isn't this... Where did you find it? In the lighthouse before we started. Now, for the last time, shush. Maybe we can find some coffee. Or do we need to go to the lighthouse? Let's go to the lighthouse. I have a feeling we need to go to the lighthouse. Because she didn't go to the lighthouse. Neil went to the lighthouse. Better go see if Neil has any ideas. Oh, okay. Well, crap. Maybe we're not going to the lighthouse. All right, Neil, what have you got? I see. the last paper rabbit River gave to John. I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that. Right. That part we can do. Okay. They can do that part. Okay. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, let's examine the piano. For River, there's a song. What kind of song is this? It's just two notes repeated over and over. Turn on the light. Why is this giving me a hand? Is there something I can do with that? No. But Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. Shh. Let them sleep. Oh. Dusk light. Maybe another year. Yeah. She doesn't even want to read Dusk Light about zombies and sparklies. Let's see if we can talk to her. Hello, I'd like to talk to you, please. These two shouldn't have stayed up that late. Those two shouldn't have stayed up that late, but I should have watched them. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I know, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm sure you are even more so. I really need to take a seat. If there's anything you wanted to ask, let me sit down first. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With 2 children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. But how did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. Sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble of his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, and so we stayed. And as for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down he really wanted a family. So what are you going to tell your kids about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's the nature of life. There's nothing to hide. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny and this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. No, I'm all done asking you stuff. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. Hey, you're welcome. Let's go see if Neil's got any results yet. What is it? It seems like our little Johnny here has some hidden records from the old days. Hidden records? Hidden medical records, to be exact. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. And what luck! They tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories. Beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he? Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder if the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with. And in such a large amount, its impact on his memories at the time of administration must have been significant. You think that's what kept us out of his earliest memories? Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them. So what now? I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies that should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work. Then what are we waiting for? Just one thing. Of course, there's always that one thing. In order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger. A trigger? Something that exists strongly in the bridging and accessible memory. And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memory internally. But what do we know of that? We've only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious. Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the ass for me since Nora's case last year. Likewise. This is killing me. I'm going to go out and get some fresh air. Forgot my coffee. She just wants some coffee too. Alright folks, that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope to see you in the next one. Alright, bye-bye. To eat too much salty things will make you very dehydrated. Metal container under the bed. Let's check that. Lantern fuel. Okay. Why am I doing so well in something that's supposed to just be, you know, oh, let me just show you this real quick thing? I'm gonna be up all night playing this game now. Darn it.
Let go of me!
Alright, so you attack, you build your strength with the left mouse, and you attack with the right. And I'm hurting a wolf. I'm probably gonna die of a wolf attack, but yeah, that's fine. That's the same way I died the first time around. But, you know, that's a new level. There's plenty of goodness. Give it an honest try. Right now.